Ahlan wa sahlan, bruchim aba'im. I am pleasure to be here. It's my honor to be here with you today. For me, it's a critical, it's a historical moment to be here, to see my country, Israel, part of the region, part of the state here. For the first time that we have our pavilion here after 45 years ago. I'm so glad. I would like to say something that my staff arranged for me. Let me. Yeah. Good afternoon. Yes, it's a great pleasure to be here to COP27, and actually also a great achievement. When they asked me, my ministry, to support the Israeli pavilion here and delegation to COP27, I said yes immediately, because it's one of the basic things that I believe in it. How to bring people to people, how to be together, how to meet each other, how to speak together. Now when I heard from my colleague here, when I see that companies have agreement, signed agreement together, it makes me so happy and so glad. It's a good moment to see it. For the Ministry of Regional Cooperation, Environment and Climate are a top priority. We are here with the biggest delegation from Israel because we believe in cooperation. Because we believe in the region, because we believe that we can, together, make a difference from the region to the world. I am honored to open this session, co-organized by the Ministry of Regional Cooperation and EcoPeace. Gidon, I'm so glad to meet you again here. You are a man that if you believe in something, you will continue until you reach it. I say it from my heart to you. EcoPeace were in fact one of the first organizations in my office when I started. I want to congratulate Gidon and his team in EcoPeace for building already 25 years ago a joint Israeli-Palestinian Jordanian organization focused on the environment. They were the first to understand that you cannot work on the environment without crossing borders. And you cannot cross borders without building trust. Today, after years of focused work, they are a leading regional player. Mabruk. I say it Mabruk in Arabic. Get on. I see the leader in this. The Israeli government recognized climate change as a matter of national security. That we see the largest delegation here in this summit. According to the Israeli National Security Council, climate risks are concrete threat to all our region, natural hazards, floods, fires, greater pressure on our food supply, an increase in sea temperature and in sea level. Will all bring great geographic implications. It's clear that to face these threats, cooperation. Welcome my colleague, Minister, here, Tammy. It's okay. Tammy Zandberg, the Minister of Environment. Yeah. Yeah. One of the ministers in Israel who believe in how to be partner of the EcoPeace, and she did a lot in this thing. It's clear that to face these threats, cooperation between countries is essential. But it's more than that. We all understand that the environment knows no border. but do we make our governmental plans accordingly? Indeed, in our region, the Abraham Accords that were signed 2 years ago made a significant contribution. We already see how Israel is transforming from an isolated island in the Middle East to a hub of trade, innovation, and culture. The Accords have the potential to create a new strategic alliances. In addition to Israel's quickly growing ties with the UAE, Bahrain, and Morocco, the Accords have the power to help turn our relations with our historical peace partners, Jordan and Egypt, from a cold peace between governments to a warm peace between peoples. As a Minister of Regional Cooperation, I have been working closely with my counterparts and with the ambassadors of the region to advance in new initiatives and projects in the fields of economy and health, of energy, innovation, and sustainability. We must work together to shape a sustainable future, as we saw with the recent Israel-Jordan Prosperity of a Green Blue Deal, in partnership with the UAE and overseen by U.S. Special Climate Envoy John Kerry. This project shows the change in climate and energy awarenesses, from conflict to understanding that we need to strengthen one another and thrive. It also highlights the role of civil society in coming up with a vision, with a plan that can influence the political level. This is what you and EcoPeace did, and you helped us, the politicians, make history. You also pushed us to make the government decision to rehabilitate the Jordan River, a natural habitat important to people all around the world. With the energy crisis in Europe and in the face of the future challenges, the Middle East can change the paradigm if we choose to do so together. Yes, here on the shores of the Red Sea and north of us on the shores of the Mediterranean, we can begin to free the region from its dependence on oil. It's time to step on the important path towards renewable energies. Only together we can take advantage of the Red Sea, the desert, and the sun to make the entire region energy independent and to create a new resource to replace oil as an export asset. When I say together, I mean not only between countries, but between all sectors, governmental and private, industry and startups, research institutions, medical centers, and civil society. We will be able to produce solutions that will positively affect the lives of people, not only in the region, but around the world. Following the Abraham Accord, Israel becomes part of the region not only geographically, but also politically and economically. It is important to take advantage of these agreements and put focus on making our environment better, healthier, more sustainable for our children and for our common future in the Middle East. And while we do so, we must not leave anyone behind. The Palestinian, our neighbors with whom we share the land and resources must be included in any process. I look forward to working closely with you. Together we can shape a new reality of prosperity, stability, and trust in the region. And together we can use dialogue, respect, and win-win cooperation to create new possibilities for peace and more sustainable future. Thank you very much.